Facing the shadow, embracing the dark side of the self. Every human being carries two faces. One is the face we show to the world, polite, successful, strong, and admirable. The other is the hidden face, full of fear, anger, jealousy, and pain. Carl Jung called this hidden part the shadow. The shadow is not evil in itself. It is simply the side of us we refuse to see. It is everything we deny about ourselves, the weaknesses we hide, the desires we suppress, the thoughts we are ashamed of. Jung believed that unless we face the shadow, we can never be whole. The man who looked within. After his break with Freud, Jung spent years in deep self-exploration. During this time, he encountered his own shadow. He wrote about terrifying visions, voices, and images that haunted him. Many people thought he was losing his mind, but Jung knew that he was entering the hidden chambers of his own psyche. He later explained, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." This meant that if we ignore our shadow, it secretly controls us. The anger we deny leaks out in our relationships. The fear we avoid shows up as anxiety. The jealousy we suppress poisons our friendships. We think it is fate or bad luck, but in truth it is our unconscious shadow pulling the strings. Why we fear the shadow. The shadow is frightening because it shows us a side of ourselves we don't want to accept. The kind person discovers hidden cruelty. The confident leader discovers hidden insecurity. The spiritual soul discovers hidden desires. Jung warned that running from the shadow only makes it stronger. Denial feeds it. Avoidance empowers it. But facing it, shining the light of awareness, transforms it, turning darkness into strength. Jung taught that the shadow is not an enemy, but a teacher. Inside the darkness lies hidden power. Your suppressed anger may hide your ability to fight for justice. Your denied fear may hide your capacity for courage. Your unacknowledged weakness may hide your deepest compassion. By facing the shadow, you unlock strength. By embracing it, you become whole. Lessons from history. Jung saw the shadow not only in individuals, but also in societies. He lived through World War I and II. He witnessed how nations, by denying their dark impulses, projected them onto enemies, leading to violence, hatred, and destruction. He believed that if humanity as a whole does not face its collective shadow, history will repeat its darkest chapters. This is why Jung's message is not just personal, but universal. To heal ourselves, we must first face the shadow within. Practical wisdom from Jung. Jung gave us practical steps to work with the shadow. Observe your reactions. What annoys you most in others often reflects your own hidden shadow. Pay attention to dreams. Dreams often reveal the parts of ourselves we try to hide. Write and reflect. Honest self-reflection reveals hidden truths. Have courage. Facing the shadow is painful but necessary. A motivational story. Imagine a man who spends his life pretending to be strong, never admitting fear. On the outside, he looks successful, but inside, he is restless and anxious. One day he finally admits, "I am afraid. I am insecure." Instead of hiding, he embraces it. And in that moment, fear loses its grip. His honesty makes him stronger than before. This is the journey Jung wanted for every soul, to stop running and to meet the shadow with courage. The road to wholeness. Jung's philosophy was not about being perfect, it was about being whole. Wholeness means accepting both light and dark, strength and weakness, love and fear. He said, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. To truly grow, we must stop pretending to be only light. We must also embrace our darkness." Motivational reflection for the audience. Think about your own life. What parts of yourself do you hide from the world? What fears do you deny? What truths do you bury? Remember, ignoring them will not save you. Facing them will free you. The shadow is not there to destroy you. It is there to complete you. Closing message for Chapter 4. Carl Jung's lesson of the shadow is timeless. The strongest people are not those without weakness, but those who accept their weakness. The wisest people are not those without mistakes, but those who learn from their mistakes. The happiest people are not those who deny their darkness, but those who transform it into light. If you are ready to grow, start by looking within. The shadow you fear is the teacher you need.
The Archetypes, Discovering the Patterns of the Soul. Carl Jung once said, "The collective unconscious contains the whole spiritual heritage of mankind's evolution." To understand his work on archetypes is to step into a world that is larger than ourselves, a world where myths, symbols, and stories live inside the human soul. The discovery of the collective unconscious. After years of studying dreams, myths, and religions, Jung came to a stunning realization. The unconscious mind is not only personal, filled with our private memories and repressed desires, it is also collective, a shared reservoir of wisdom, images, and patterns that all humans inherit. This collective unconscious connects us across time, culture, and geography. A villager in Africa, a monk in Tibet, and a farmer in Europe may dream of the same symbols because deep within they shared the same psychic blueprint. These recurring images are called archetypes. What are archetypes? Archetypes are universal patterns of thought and behavior. They are not fixed personalities, but forces, energies, and symbols that live within the human mind. Examples include the hero, the one who faces challenges and grows stronger. The shadow, the dark side we must confront. The wise old man or woman, the guide or mentor who offers wisdom. The mother, the source of comfort, creation, and nurture. The trickster, the one who brings chaos but also transformation. Whether we are watching movies, reading ancient myths, or living our daily lives, these archetypes play out over and over again. Archetypes in everyday life. Think of the stories we love. Harry Potter, Luke Skywalker, or Superman all are expressions of the hero archetype. Yoda, Dumbledore, and Gandalf embody the wise old man. Villains like Darth Vader or the Joker show us the shadow. The nurturing mother in films or real life embodies the mother archetype. Jung's insight was that these stories resonate with us because they reflect the archetypes already living in our psyche. Why archetypes matter to you? Understanding archetypes is not just about myths or movies. It is about knowing yourself. Each of us carries these archetypal energies. At different stages of life, different archetypes rise to guide us. When you face challenges, the hero rises. When you resist change, the trickster shakes things up. When you feel lost, the wise old man or woman appears through a mentor, book, or inner voice. By recognizing these forces, you gain clarity and strength. You realize your life is not random chaos, but part of a larger story. Jung's motivation for humanity? Jung believed that one of the deepest human needs is meaning. Without meaning, life feels empty. Archetypes give us meaning because they show that our struggles are not isolated. They are part of a timeless drama that connects us with all humanity. When you suffer, you are not alone. When you strive, you are not the first. When you dream, you are dreaming with the soul of the world. A practical example. Imagine you're facing a big challenge, maybe financial trouble, heartbreak, or failure. At first, it feels like meaningless pain, but then you remember the hero archetype. Every hero in every story suffers before rising. Your pain becomes part of a larger narrative, the hero's journey. Suddenly, your struggle has meaning. You are not just suffering, you are growing, transforming, and preparing for greatness. The shadow of archetypes. But Jung also warned archetypes can trap us if we are not conscious. Someone may get stuck in the hero role, always chasing battles, never finding peace. Another may get lost in the mother role, giving so much that they forget themselves. A person may be overtaken by the trickster, creating chaos without learning. The key is balance, to recognize archetypes, to learn from them, but not to become enslaved by them. Motivational power of archetypes. Archetypes remind us that greatness is already within us. You don't need to invent courage. The archetype hero already lives in your soul. You don't need to search endlessly for wisdom. The wise one already whispers within you. The task is not to create these powers, but to awaken them. Jung's legacy through archetypes? Today, archetypes influence psychology, literature, film, branding, and even leadership training. Companies use archetypes to connect with people. Authors use them to tell timeless stories. Coaches use them to guide growth. But beyond all of this, Jung's real gift is personal, to help you see your life as part of a universal story, meaningful, powerful, and sacred. Closing message for Chapter 5. Carl Jung's discovery of archetypes teaches us that we are not just individuals wandering through random events. We are participants in a vast drama written in the language of the soul. So, when life feels meaningless, remember, the hero is inside you, ready to rise. The wise one is inside you, ready to guide. The shadow is inside you, waiting to be faced. The trickster is inside you, ready to awaken change. Your life is not small. It is a story as old as humanity and as unique as your own heartbeat.
Jung once said, "The dream is the small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul." To him, dreams were not meaningless fragments or random nonsense. They were sacred messages, letters written by the unconscious mind to the conscious self. The world of dreams. Every night, when we close our eyes, we enter a secret world, a place where logic bends, time dissolves, and hidden truths rise to the surface. For Jung, dreams were the bridge between the conscious mind we know and the unconscious mind we usually ignore. Freud believed dreams were simply expressions of repressed desires, but Jung saw something greater: dreams as guidance, healing, and prophecy. Dreams as companions in darkness. After Jung's break with Freud, he went through years of confusion and despair. In those nights, it was his dreams that guided him. Strange visions appeared, heroes, wise guides, terrifying shadows. Instead of dismissing them, Jung wrote them down, studied them, painted them. What looked like madness to others was actually a dialogue between Jung and his unconscious. Those dream images shaped the foundation of analytical psychology. The symbolic language of the soul. Jung taught that dreams speak in symbols. They do not use direct sentences, but images. A house may represent your mind, with different rooms symbolizing different parts of yourself. A journey may represent growth, challenges, or transformation. Meeting a shadowy figure may reflect your fears or denied parts of yourself. Meeting a wise old man or woman may represent your inner guide. Dreams are not literal, they are symbolic stories carrying hidden meaning. Personal unconscious versus collective unconscious. Jung made a powerful distinction. Some dreams come from your personal unconscious, your memories, fears, and desires. Others come from the collective unconscious, universal archetypes and symbols that connect you to all of humanity. When someone dreams of flying, drowning, or meeting a hero, these are not just personal experiences. They are ancient stories rising again in modern life. Dreams as teachers. Jung often said that dreams can guide us when we are lost. He told his students and patients, "Dreams do not deceive, they do not lie, they do not distort or disguise. They are invariably seeking to express something that the ego does not know and does not understand." For example, a dream of climbing a mountain may be telling you that your life is moving toward challenge and growth. A dream of falling may be warning you of insecurity, fear, or loss of control. A dream of meeting a wise figure may be a call to listen to inner wisdom. Practical lessons from Jung. Jung encouraged everyone to keep a dream journal. By writing down dreams and reflecting on them, you begin to understand the messages of your own unconscious. He believed that ignoring dreams is like ignoring half of your soul. A motivational story. Imagine a young woman struggling with her career, lost and anxious. One night, she dreams of being in a dark forest, chased by a beast. Just as she is about to be caught, she finds a hidden path leading to sunlight. Jung would say, the beast is her fear, the forest is her confusion, and the path is her inner strength. The dream is not just a story, it is a message. Face your fear and you will find the way. This is how dreams transform lives, by revealing truths we cannot see in waking life. Dreams and healing. For Jung, dreams were medicine. They reveal what the conscious mind refuses to see. If someone is overconfident, dreams may humble them. If someone is hopeless, dreams may give them hope. If someone is stuck, dreams may show a new path. Dreams heal because they balance the psyche. They bring light to the dark and dark to the light. The mystery of prophetic dreams. Jung also spoke about dreams that seemed to predict the future. While he did not claim dreams were magical fortune tellers, he believed they often sense patterns the conscious mind cannot. The unconscious notices subtle details and connects them into visions that may appear prophetic. To Jung, this was another reason to respect dreams. They are wiser than we think. Motivational reflection for the audience. Think about it. Every night, your soul sends you messages. Are you listening, or are you ignoring them? The dream you forget may have carried the solution to your problem. The nightmare you fear may have carried the key to your courage. The strange image you dismiss may have carried guidance for your future. To live fully, you must listen. Closing message for Chapter 6. Carl Jung's wisdom about dreams is not just psychology. It is a reminder that each of us carries an inner guide. The unconscious is not your enemy, it is your deepest friend. So tonight, when you sleep, remember, your dreams are not accidents. They are messages, they are stories. They are the voice of your soul, whispering, guiding, and reminding you of who you really are. As Jung said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes."